This is a terrific thing. This is an opportunity for Australians to take charge of their own energy.
Do you have solar panels and batteries yourself?
I don't. I don't have solar panels or batteries, but plenty of Australians do, and that's a good thing.
So you don't have any solar panels or batteries? Sorry, just cut out there for a sec.
No, I don't. I don't have any solar panels or batteries.
Those solar panels and batteries, mate? Nah, ain't got time for that, mate. That's shizer. No, mate, ain't good time for that.
As such a strong supporter of this move towards addressing climate change, perhaps should you?
Well, I'll take your advice, Andrew. I would think about it, but I think it's terrific that lots of Australians do. They have different circumstances make it appropriate for some people to have them and other people not to have them. It depends a bit on the tenure of your housing situation. It depends a little bit on your preferences about how you use your vehicle, about how you use your home. I think for different Australians, different solutions will work for them, and I think it's a choice that all Australians have. And this is a terrific.
And it's a simple equation. When you've got a private jet, why would you need all that? Simples. No? Private jet, don't need the vehicle, mate. Or maybe you do, but just with the chauffeur. Come on! Private jet, why you need those batteries, mate? You don't need it. Some people call these people hypocrites. The people who, I don't know, the DiCaprios and the Markles of the world, the Uncle Klauses and the Billy G's, when they get on the stage and they say, easy bugs, now, and then go off for a Wagyu beef lunch. When they say, don't go on holiday ever again. And then fly in on their private jet. Some people call these a hypocrite. You know what I call those people? Bigots. Utter bigots. You're a bigot. You're a bigot. Think of the wider picture. It's like he's saying, hey, think of the situation. Just think about it, okay? Just think about it. Probably not too hard. In fact, don't think about it at all. It helps. You got to judge each situation as it comes. All right? Now, let's try and take a balanced view on this, because I always try and do that. We try and get some balance, inject some common sense into all of this, which, again, don't try and do too much, because your head might explode. So maybe we shouldn't even be doing this at all. Yeah? Let's try a balanced view. We're going to take two sides of the shizer stick. Balance it out a little bit. First of all, I'm going to share some footage of some grave danger warnings that you may or may not be aware of, but they're very important to become aware of either way.
Soaring numbers of heat-related deaths in the suburbs, rising seas and a blowout to the federal budget. Those are the sobering forecasts from a national climate change risk report that was released today.
Happy days. Happy days. Always a pleasure to inject some, not just common sense, but a little bit of light and joy into your life as well. As you sit there pondering on the future. Oh, what shall I do in the future? There ain't one. Okay, pleb? There ain't one. Unless you stay in your pod, of course. Eat the bugs and shut up.
The risk report, it looked at what might happen in a couple different warming scenarios. Basically 1.5 degrees, which is pretty much we're almost there now, 2 degrees and 3 degrees Celsius of warming across the world, and what this might mean for Australia.
It is terrifying. I've heard a lot of this 1.5 plus degree. Now, here in the UK, looking out, it's grey cloud again. It's towards the end of the summer, going into autumn, and the weather is completely shizer. But the idea next year that it could go up a degree, I'm being told that should be terrifying. Okay, we'll go with that.
Like Brisbane and Sydney might be flooded more than 300 days a year. That's 10 months a year of flood.
Now, I know she said could be. Okay? And they do use language like could, maybe, perhaps. But really listen to the message, all right, you guys?
Flooding in these cities for the coastal areas closest to the beaches. We're talking about massive increases in the number of people dying from heat waves, more heat waves and longer heat waves. And I guess along with that, you would go with things like more droughts and longer droughts. The report says could lead to agricultural crops having
Could.
as much as 40% decline in their output. So this was a
It could lead to 100%. Could lead to 110%.
Expert scientific assessment, basically. They brought together people out of a whole range of government agencies, so the CSIRO, the Bureau of Meteorology, Climate Department, Geosciences Australia. They also looked at international science, and they talked with...
And let me guess, they all agreed. All the scientists, all the experts that come together, all agreed that it's Scotchy and terrifying. Now let's get, again, I promised you a balance of two shizer ends of the stick. It is the other, guys.
Dear leftists, China is laughing. China is laughing at you. Russia is laughing. India is laughing. You know why? Because of your eco-madness, because of your eco-God. We are responsible for 7% of pollution of the globe, when China is responsible for 30%, and Madame von der Leyen wants to save the planet with our money.
Hold up! This is one of them bigots that we were talking about, isn't it? We should not have time for this. Hang on a minute, you promised a balanced view. No, I know, but that's not how the world works nowadays. I just bang like that, or clap my hand like that as I talk, which means I don't need to have a debate anymore. Fool, bigot. Yeah, but no.
This is madness. This madness will be stopped by people of common sense. We Republicans...
So it won't be stopped then. That's quite sad.
We Republicans, we people of common sense, will restore Europe. Rebuild Europe. It's your fault, communists. It's your fault. Illegal migrants. It's your fault, communists.
What a bigot. How dare he? Simple as, isn't it? Simple as. How dare he? How dare he stand there and have his own opinion? How dare he? Did he... Has he not heard... Like the lady in the video previously, has he not heard of the experts, scientists? Because I'm sure if he had, he wouldn't be spouting such bigotry. I'm almost certain of it. Ta-ta.